The topic is President Obama's education plan, and we're fortunate to have with us to talk about that education plan Dr. PMillet from the College of Education at Tennessee State University. Dean, let's see if we can pick up where we left off before the first commercial break by talking about, from your perspective, talking about President Obama's education plan, period. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Okay. Well, I'm very pleased to talk about the education plan, because the thing with the plan, about the education plan, is lots of people have heard about it, that there is an education plan, but very few people know any of the details of the plan. So I'm pleased to share some of that with you. Let me introduce this discussion by kind of laying the groundwork, by saying something about how I see the educational system that we've got in the United States currently. And based on this discussion, then we can talk specifically about the plan. As I see it, there are a number of areas of concern that we currently have in the educational system. One of them involves the preparation and retention of teachers in the school system. One of them involves the success rates of our students in the school system. Are they going through to graduation and being successful in the school? And the third one is the rising cost of a college education. So let me just talk briefly about each one of those, and then I'll get right into the plan. The first one talks about teachers that are in the school system. One of the problems that we see with teachers is that there is a very high attrition rate with teachers. They tend not to stay in the field. Of teachers that are in the field at any one time, approximately 30% of them leave the profession within the first 5 years. Approximately 50% of teachers are going to leave within the first 9 years. Of the teachers that remain, a challenge that we have is, because of the scarcity that we have, particularly in some high demand areas, math, science, special education, English language learners, those kind of things, sometimes we have teachers who are teaching outside of their areas of expertise. The unfortunate part is that sometimes when the first day of class comes, we have to have someone in the classroom. Someone's got to be in front. So that's a problem that we've got with the teachers. In terms of the student performance in the classroom, there's another challenge. Currently in the United States, at any one time, approximately 65 to 70% of students graduate. So that leaves, we've got about 30-some% of people do not get a high school diploma. Now, if you're a member of certain groups, if you're a member of a Hispanic group, African American, economically disadvantaged, then your graduation rate is going to be even lower. Now, the problem that has is that it causes a number of other challenges. Now you've got problems with unemployment, underemployment. Many of the people that are currently incarcerated are going to have less than a high school graduation rate. So those are some of the kind of things that you see. Now, the problem with high school is that the problem doesn't really begin in high school. The problem begins much earlier. We need to look back at middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, and we're going to find that children who have problems in 6th grade, 7th grade, problems with attendance,